Paraguay. Paraguay boasts stunning landscapes, from lush jungles and rivers to rolling hills and expansive wetlands. The Chaco region, for example, is home to unique flora and fauna, while the eastern part of the country offers picturesque waterfalls and serene lakes. Paraguay is often overlooked as a travel destination, but it's full of hidden gems that make it worth considering for your next adventure. That's right, we're talking Paraguay. This place is bursting with vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and experiences that'll have you saying, "Why haven't I been here before?" We're talking about a country that's got it all, but without the crowds and the tourist traps. This is a place where you can still get that real, authentic travel experience. We're going to uncover the hidden gems, the local favorites, the stuff that makes Paraguay truly special. So buckle up, grab your travel journal, because things are about to get interesting. Let's go. All right, first things first, Paraguay's history. The capital, Asunción, is a hub of vibrant culture and history. Explore colonial-era architecture, visit museums, and enjoy local music and dance. The nearby city of Ciudad del Este is known for its lively markets and proximity to the breathtaking Iguazu Falls, which can be visited from both Argentina and Brazil. This place is a melting pot of indigenous Guarani culture and Spanish colonial influence. And you see it everywhere you look. It's in the language, the food, the music. We're talking centuries-old traditions that are still alive and kicking today. It's like stepping back in time, but in the best way possible. You know, where it's not stuffy museums and dusty artifacts. It's real, it's vibrant, it's in the streets, in the air you breathe.
And speaking of the Guarani people, these are the heart and soul of Paraguay. Theirs is a story of resilience, of preserving their heritage against all odds. And trust me, you feel that spirit everywhere you go. It's powerful stuff. So, when you're wandering through the markets or listening to the street musicians, remember, you're experiencing a culture that's been shaped over generations.
Now let's talk music. Forget your generic top 40. Here it's all about the sounds of the Paraguayan harp and the guitar. This is music that's in their blood, passed down through generations. And it's not just something you listen to, it's something you feel. Close your eyes and you're transported to another world, a world of passion, of storytelling, of raw emotion. It's that kind of music that makes you want to get up and dance.
And speaking of dance, get ready for a visual treat. The traditional dances here are mesmerizing, a whirlwind of colorful costumes and intricate footwork. It's like watching a story unfold right in front of your eyes. Trust me, you haven't truly experienced Paraguay until you've witnessed the power and beauty of their music and dance. It's an experience that will stay with you long after the music fades.
All right, history buffs, this one's for you. Paraguay is home to some seriously impressive historical sites. I'm talking ancient ruins, colonial missions, battlefields that tell the story of this nation's past.
One place you can't miss is the Jesuit missions. These UNESCO World Heritage sites are like stepping back in time. Imagine entire communities built around these grand missions, a fusion of European architecture and Guarani craftsmanship. It's mind-blowing.
Then there's the Panteón Nacional de los Heroes, a monument to Paraguay's heroes and a symbol of their independence. Standing there, you can practically feel the weight of history, the sacrifices made for this country's freedom.
Look, I get it. History isn't everyone's jam. But trust me, when you see these places firsthand, when you feel that connection to the past, it's different. It's not just dates and names in a textbook. It's a story that comes alive.
Okay, let's talk nature, because Paraguay's beauty goes way beyond its culture. We're talking lush rainforests, sprawling grasslands, and waterfalls that will blow your mind. This is a nature lover's paradise, and the best part? It's often completely off the beaten path.
Forget your crowded tourist traps. Here it's just you, the sounds of the jungle, and the incredible biodiversity that this country has to offer. We're talking jaguars, giant anteaters, toucans. The list goes on. It's like stepping into a National Geographic documentary.
And the air? Don't even get me started. After spending weeks in concrete jungles like New York, breathing in the fresh, clean air of Paraguay is like hitting the reset button. It's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch the city life and just disappear into the wilderness.
But here's the thing about Paraguay's natural beauty. It's not just about seeing it, it's about feeling it. It's about disconnecting from the noise and reconnecting with something bigger than yourself. Trust me, you'll leave feeling recharged and inspired.
Now, you might have heard of Iguazu Falls. Most people think of the Argentinian side, but let me tell you, the Paraguayan side is just as incredible, if not more so. Why? Because you're seeing it from a whole new perspective, a different angle that reveals even more of its power and majesty.
Picture this: hundreds of waterfalls cascading down sheer cliffs, surrounded by lush rainforest. The roar of the water is deafening, the spray creates rainbows in the air, and you're standing there, completely dwarfed by the sheer scale of it all. It's an experience that will stay with you forever.
But it's not just about the views. The Iguazu National Park is a whole ecosystem, teeming with life. You can hike through the rainforest, spot exotic birds, and maybe even catch a glimpse of a capybara or two. It's like stepping into a lost world.
And here's the kicker. The Paraguayan side is often less crowded, which means you can really soak it all in, take your time, and appreciate the raw power of nature at its finest. Trust me, this is bucket list material right here.
But hold up, there's more to Paraguay's natural wonders than just Iguazu.
We're talking about places like the Chaco, a vast and rugged region that will appeal to the adventurer in you. Think sprawling plains, unique wildlife, and a sense of isolation that's hard to find these days.
Then there's the Yabaiku National Park, a haven for hikers and nature enthusiasts. Imagine waterfalls cascading down rocky cliffs, hidden caves waiting to be explored, and trails that wind through lush rainforest. It's like something out of an Indiana Jones movie.
And for all you birdwatchers out there, Paraguay is a paradise. With over 700 species of birds, including toucans, macaws, and hummingbirds, you'll be in avian heaven. Grab your binoculars and get ready to be amazed by the sheer diversity of bird life.
Look, the bottom line is this. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie, a nature lover, or just looking to escape the ordinary, Paraguay's natural landscapes have something for everyone. It's a side of South America that you rarely see, and it's waiting to be explored. All right, guys, let's talk food. Food can transport you, It's a direct line to the soul of a place.
And Paraguay? This place has soul in spades. A mix of Guarani traditions and Spanish influences creating a unique culinary experience. We're talking about dishes with soul and history.
Fresh, locally sourced ingredients.
You can taste the connection to the land. It's real, vibrant, and unique.
This food will make you want to book a flight to Paraguay. It's about experiencing a culture through its cuisine, understanding a place through its flavors.
Paraguay has flavors you won't forget.
First up, we gotta talk about sopa paraguaya. Now, the name translates to Paraguayan soup, but don't be fooled. This ain't your grandma's chicken noodle. This is a savory cornbread, baked to perfection, and it's crazy delicious.
Imagine this. You walk into this little family-run restaurant. The air is thick with the smell of warm corn and cheese, and there it is, this golden brown slab of sopa paraguaya, just begging to be devoured. You take a bite, and it's like a party in your mouth.
The texture is incredible. The flavor is out of this world, and you just know you're experiencing something special. This isn't something you order on the side, no way. This is the main event.
It's hearty, it's filling, and it's packed with flavor. And the best part, it's traditionally cooked in a wood-fired oven, which adds this whole other layer of smoky goodness.
Sopa paraguaya is more than just a dish. It's a symbol of Paraguayan hospitality. It's the kind of food that brings people together, that sparks conversations, that leaves you feeling warm and satisfied.
Next up, we're hitting the streets for some chipa. This, my friends, is the king of Paraguayan street food. Little cheesy bread rolls, crispy outside, soft inside, and they're everywhere.
Imagine walking down Asuncion streets, smelling freshly baked bread and cheese. Vendors on every corner with baskets of hot chipa. You grab one, the cheese is gooey, and you take a bite. The crunch, the saltiness, the cheesy goodness, it's a flavor explosion.
And the best part, they're ridiculously cheap. You can get a whole bag for a couple of bucks. Chipa is the perfect on-the-go snack. It's quick, easy, and absolutely delicious. Trust me, once you try chipa, you'll be hooked. This is street food at its finest, a must-try in Paraguay. A true taste of local culture, guaranteed to leave you wanting more.
All right, guys, let's talk about markets. I'm talking about those bustling hubs of activity, those explosions of color and sound and smell, the kind of places that just suck you in and spit you out with a handful of souvenirs and a head full of memories.
And trust me, the markets in Paraguay, they don't disappoint. We're talking hand-woven tapestries bursting with vibrant colors, intricate silverwork that'll make your jaw drop, and leather goods that'll last you a lifetime. It's like stepping into a living, breathing museum, except you can actually take the exhibits home with you.
But it's not just the crafts, it's the energy. It's the vendors hawking their wares, the locals bargaining for the best deals, the smell of fresh fruit and spices hitting you all at once. It's an experience, a full-on sensory overload, and one you absolutely don't want to miss.
Now I know what you're thinking. Casey, I've been to markets before. They're all the same. Wrong. Each market in Paraguay has its own distinct personality, its own rhythm, its own story to tell.
Take the Mercado Cuatro in Asunción, for example. It's a sprawling labyrinth of stalls selling everything from electronics to traditional herbs. You could literally spend an entire day getting lost in the maze of aisles, and I guarantee you'll stumble upon something incredible.
Or maybe you're looking for something a little more off the beaten path. Check out the smaller local markets scattered throughout the country. These are the hidden gems, the places where you can find truly unique treasures and connect with the heart and soul of Paraguay. But here's the thing about these markets, guys. It's not just about the shopping, it's about the experience. It's about immersing yourself in the local culture, interacting with the people, and getting a taste of the real Paraguay.
These vendors, they're not just trying to sell you something. They're passionate about their craft, about their culture, and they're eager to share it with you. So take the time to chat with them, even if it's just a few words.
You'll be surprised at the stories you'll hear and the connections you'll make. Trust me, the memories you'll make in these markets, the conversations you'll have, the energy you'll feel, that's the real souvenir. That's what you'll take with you long after you've unpacked your bags.
You know, they say travel is about the journey, not the destination. And while Paraguay has some seriously stunning destinations, let me tell you, the people, they elevate the journey to a whole new level.
From the moment you step off the plane, you're greeted with a warmth, a genuine kindness that's just infectious. It's like everyone's got this inherent understanding of hospitality, this desire to make you feel welcome, like you're part of the family.
And it's not just a polite smile and a nod, guys. These people, they go out of their way to help you, to make sure you're having a good time. They'll invite you into their homes, share their food, their stories, their lives with you.
I remember this one time I was wandering around this small village, completely lost, looking for this hidden waterfall. And this group of kids, they must have been like 10 years old. They saw me looking confused and they just took me under their wing. No English, no problem. They used a mix of hand gestures, broken Spanish and pure enthusiasm to guide me through the village, all the way to the waterfall. And the best part, they wouldn't even take a tip. They were just stoked to help out a lost traveler. That's the thing about Paraguayans. They don't see you as a tourist. They see you as a guest.
Look, I've traveled to a lot of places, seen a lot of amazing things, but it's the human connections, the interactions with local people, that truly make a trip unforgettable. And in Paraguay, those connections are everywhere. It's in the shared laughter over a mate gourd. It's in the impromptu music sessions on street corners. It's in the genuine curiosity in their eyes when they ask you about your life. It's this shared human experience that transcends language barriers, cultural differences, all of it. and it's something that'll stay with you long after you've left Paraguay.
So there you have it, folks, Paraguay. It's a country bursting with hidden gems, from its vibrant markets and stunning landscapes to its warm hospitality and rich culture. It's a place that'll surprise you, challenge you, and ultimately capture your heart. Trust me. Paraguay is a destination that deserves to be on your travel list. It's an adventure waiting to happen, an experience you won't soon forget. So, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready to discover the magic of Paraguay for yourself. And hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and adventures.